Hello everybody and welcome to the Geek Corner review. I just want to start off by saying I apologize for not having a video up in over a month. So much has been going on with work and birthday and everything, I just haven't been able to get to it, but let's just jump right into it today. I'm going to be doing a review of Action Comics issues 957 through 962. In other words, the entire first new storyline from Action Comics for Rebirth. And let's just start by saying I'm basically playing catch up. I mean, this is the first new DC comics I've read in probably over a year. So definitely this is catch up for me, but it's to me it's the perfect jumping on place I've been trying to keep up with Lois and Clark and everything, and this is the first big storyline for the pre-52 Superman since Lois and Clark pretty much ended, and also since the issue where New 52 Superman died. But so let's just get right into it. As y'all know, there's Rebirth going on and everything, and the start of this story. There's two different storylines going on right now. One's going on with Superman, dealing with him and his son, the new Superboy, going up against the Eradicator. And in Action Comics, it's just before that happens with Luthor suddenly appearing as proclaiming himself the new Superman to try to honor the memory of the New 52 Superman who died but just before Rebirth began. And with all this, Pre-52 shows up on happens, and his Lois and his son John are watching TV, and they happen to see this happen, and he's like, this will not stand. And then of course in the start off issue, my favorite image of him flying out of the farmhouse saying, this is a job for the real Superman. The world needs a real Superman. I was just like, yes, this is awesome. And of course it's the debut of his new costume, which is kind of a blend of, they're trying to say, oh, they're keeping the New 52 thing. Maybe it's a mix of that, but I see it's more of mixing the classic Superman with the Man of Steel look, because to me it feels like with the cuffs and everything, it looks more like Man of Steel. And there's a big confrontation with him and Luthor, and Doomsday shows up. And also during the course of that issue, Clark Kent shows up. And they're like, what in the heck is going on here? Everybody knows he's Superman and everything. But in the course of the whole story basically is this huge battle with the Pre-52 Superman and Pre-52 Doomsday. This is not the New 52 version. This is straight up Pre-52 Doomsday. And this is just, and there's something not quite right about him. And what I mean by that is, this Doomsday seems to be progressing a lot quicker than he was when Superman first fought him back in the 90s. He was progressing more, and he was gaining his abilities faster and adapting faster to him and becoming faster. And just near about one-upping Superman. He about kills Luthor in this, and he and Wonder Woman have to team up, and even John gets a blow in, and it eventually just winds up. And the whole time, this Mr. Oz is watching, and from the background, just watching how things progress. And I'm not going to spoil the ending but it just ends with a very interesting twist. But you think he's ended Doomsday, but he hasn't. But that's just to sum up all 6 issues for you. But I could sit here all day and talk about it, but I don't have to. But there's not enough time. I must say, my review of this is a great way to start off. To restart Volume 1 of Action Comics. And to start off Rebirth, I mean, you get to see him and Luthor tangle. You get to see him tangle with the old Doomsday. I mean, it just feels very much like a 90s comic book. I mean, it feels like everything is going going back towards the way things used to be. But you see, there's just an underlying something was like, things aren't quite right here either. I mean, and there's a scene between him and Lois. The New 52 Wonder Woman finally meets his Lois, and she said, I guess it's hard for you to see us together. She's like, I don't mind. It feels natural. And I was like, I love that line. I mean, I just love that. I mean, it's more natural for him and Lois to be together than him and Wonder Woman. Any other reality, yes, but not in the main continuity. Never thought that was right. And the whole thing with Doomsday, the fact he is so flipping strong in this, and even, like I said, the fact even John gets a blow in with his heat vision, and it's just this whole thing. I just love where the natural progression of all this, and everybody, and then the whole thing with this Clark Kent mystery. They're like, yeah, right, I know you're Superman. You need to come out. And he's like, he keeps saying, I'm telling you, I'm not Superman. I have never been Superman. And he's just a normal human being. He even gets his arm broken. He has no powers. He's a human being. And I keep hearing all these rumors like, is this the New 52 Superman resurrected? Is this him? And they're like, and I'm going to say this, I don't think that's New 52 Superman resurrected. I don't think he's come back as a normal human Clark Kent. I don't think it's him. He's not Superman. I think he's just somehow the universe has corrected itself, or something's going on where somehow a new Clark Kent has been created that's just a normal human being with no powers and is just completely and totally 100% human. I think he's, like I said, I don't think he's the New 52 Superman. I think he's just a Clark Kent. He's an anomaly. Because even Oz doesn't, they're like, okay, there's a human Clark Kent here? And even he's thinking, like, what in the world's up with this? Even he's surprised by it. Because, again, I don't think this is New 52 Superman. I think this is just normal human Clark Kent. That somehow the multiverse has shifted and there's another Clark there, but a powerless one. Kind of like how I've learned in the past year that Marvel had its own Clark Kent, but it appears that he was just a normal human being with no superpowers. This may be that Clark. Of course, who knows? But for the time being, there is a Clark Kent, there is a Superman, and it's just, it's going to be interesting to see how this all unfolds. I mean, I mean, from what it looks, the Superman story is really good, but this one is really, I managed to be able to get a hold of all these issues on my birthday. It's awesome. It is just a great read. I give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It is a great story. No hiccups in it. It was just straight, start to finish. This whole Doomsday story is a great, great story, and I highly, highly recommend it. Y'all go pick it up. I said the artwork is great, and I said my favorite panel of the whole thing is when Superman returns, saying the world needs a real Superman. And I was just like, yes, yes, yes. I said, I just love it. Covers are great, story's great. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I just give it straight up 5 stars. A great story all around. I can't wait to see how they follow this up. But what do y'all think about this? Have y'all read it? What do y'all think? You like it? Like it? Love it? Hate it? Loathe it? What do y'all think about it? As always, drop a comment in the comment box below. I'd love to hear what y'all have to say about this. And I just want to take time to say that today's Geek Corner Review is brought to you by Heroes Are Here. That's where I bought the comics at. If you're in the area around Heroes Are Here, definitely go pick it up. They have basically wall-to-wall comic books. Always got new ones in every week, and they just got like tons and tons of comics and figures and just stuff, but mainly just straight up comic books. So if you're in the area around where Heroes Are Here is at, definitely go check them out, or go check them out on just Google them, and definitely go check them out. It's well worth it. And I guess that's all for this Geek Corner review. And as always, you have any comments whatsoever about Geek Corner whatsoever, drop them in the comment box. You have any ideas? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what y'all have to think. I'd love to hear y'all ideas on the subject. I'd love to hear hear what y'all think of Rebirth so far. So definitely drop me a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I'll see y'all later.